Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hello, I'm Ali, and if you're returning, hi, thanks, welcome back. So I've been going on in my past hauls about starting what I think I'm calling, could change with me, pick of my wardrobe. It's probably been named that already. If anybody has named anything out there of that sort, all credits to you. I haven't got a bloody clue, basically. I'm just picking stuff out. It's very obvious I'm picking stuff out of my wardrobe to show you. So I might have said in past videos that, in the last couple of videos, in fact the last one on Shein and EMP that I did, that some of the items might be older or to the point where I can't source them. I will try, but there might be a case of me not being able to get links and stuff for you. Some of the stuff is reasonably new and I think you can still get them, so I will be finding you links for that. But what you can do is have a look at the website or the place that I got it, or it might give you ideas for what you're looking at. So, saying all of that, if you would like to continue on this dark path of weird content with me, then please click the like button if you find it amusing, or if it tickles your fancy, and subscribe if you'd like to join the clan and come with us down this darkened road, and hit the bell icon if you'd like to know when I am lurking around the corner somewhere. Okay, right, let's get into this one, see what we turn up with. Okay, so this first one is what I was wearing when I was talking to you earlier, and I love this. I absolutely love this. Let me just drop you down a bit. The fan is on, so sorry if that's a problem. And my camera, it's going, Are you having a bad Monday? It is Monday, and usually I'm at work. But I am on holiday, an unscheduled holiday. I have to do a little bit of babysitting for my mum and dad. So I'm babysitting our very old dog who's blind and deaf. So I thought I may as well take my week's holiday, do a few jobs around the house. We've got a few stalls coming up, so I figured I can do work on stuff for the stalls. As you can see, I actually finally finished the other frame and put some plants in it. Well, not plants, but seeds actually. But I'm very happy with that. So that I can go to the stalls and see if somebody would like to buy it. Anyway, off that road, back to the top. So the jeans, I think, are a very old pair from Marks and Spencer's, and they're really nice stretchy jeans. These are my old ones. These are I got a size 16 and a size 14. This is my size 16. So I've got a tattoo healing on my side, and I wanted something not as fitted. I'm okay in the 14s, they look good too, but these are a bit more comfortable, plus I'm wearing them out. I like to wear my jeans out, so I wear these for work and everything, so if they look a little dirty and stuff. Unfortunately, that's a permanent fixture. I do a lot of gardening, painting, everything in these, so once it's on there, it doesn't matter how much I wash it. So those are those. They do wear out the legs, but then again most jeans do with me. I've got big thighs and they rub together, so that happens. But the top is amazing, isn't it? Isn't it? It's beautiful. I love off shoulder. I don't really, it's nice to feel attractive, and I find off shoulder appealing to me personally. So I think it's a nice pop of colour. Now, the only problem with this one is I'm not going to be putting this one up onto my Vinted or selling it at this point, but it is a bit too big for me now. And usually that wouldn't be a problem. Like, it has a stretch, it's very stretchy, it's very elasticated, but it's getting too big on this top part to the point where it's literally like fall down, and I try and pull it up. Now that's not a big issue. I could put a little nip in somewhere, or I don't think I'm ever going to sell this one, to be honest. No, I don't think I'm going to ever sell this one. But if you like the design, this is old though, guys. This is old. I've had this for it's over 7 or 8 years, and it was from EMP, because I wasn't even shopping at Disturbia at that point. It was from EMP. They do very similar style tops to these. They might even have this print still. I don't think that they do. It might be one of their permanent ones, but I don't think that they do. But they have this off the shoulder sort of stretch fabric style, because I've got a couple of other tops and I've seen them on the website. So if I can't find the link for this particular one, I will put in EMP for this top. Go and have a look at the EMP site. I am sure you will find something that will work for you. It's very simple, it's very stretchy, it's very, very lovely. I kind of wish I had the size down now, but when I was a size 16, size 18, this was a big comfort blanket for me. It'll be fine, because it stretched over places that I was having issues with, and it made me feel sexy. So, you know, I was happy with it. So, there's my kick-off item. Pick of the wardrobe. Oh dear, not too much on a Monday. Too much on a Monday. Okay, let's shift into something else. Right, this next one. This is old too. This is probably about 4 or 5 years old. I think I got it off Amazon. I bought two. This one first, and then I loved this one so much, I bought it. I wanted to buy it, I think. So this is an extra large, this size is. So I wanted to buy it size up, so I suppose did I get 2 extra large or something? And it was massive, absolutely massive, but great, because at the time I could use that, and I wore that one slightly more than I wore this one. But as things have gone on and I have lost weight, then I have sold the other one on Vinted, and that has sold, I'm afraid. But you might be able to find it. I can't find it on my list from Amazon, it was that long ago, but you might be able to track it down. So I will show you the label. Okay. Now this, I love this top. It took me so long to let that other one go on Vinted. I was like, no. I kept on putting it up and taking it off, putting it up and taking it off, and I was like, no. I'm like, I've got 2 of them. Stop buying 2 of things. Now, as you can see, it is a bit old, it's a bit raggy, got threads everywhere, but I absolutely love it. It's again very similar to the first one I showed you in shape. It's batwing, sort of. No, actually it's not really, is it? No, it's not batwing, but it's very stretchy, very, very stretchy. Now, the second one that I got, I'm just going to show you the details. So the arms is this kind of like mesh. There's not any real stretch in that mesh, by the way. There isn't, but there's a little stretch in this fabric, which is kind of like a jersey. It is a little sheer, doesn't bother me, but it is a little sheer, just in case you're wondering. The print, so let me just bring you down. So this is a weird kind of print, but I love it. So this one looks like an off-white, grey kind of skull. I love that. And like I said, this was the first one that I got of this. The second one that I sent out for was a lot bigger than I expected it to be, but it was white, like the skulls were white. It was the same sort of print though. It's a fabric print, not a plasticky, rubbery print on top of the fabric. It's into the fabric. So, to be honest, if I end up being able to track this one down, I'll probably order it again. As you can see, it's got a lot of stretch to it. It can cling around there if it wants to, it can hang where it wants to, it can go as long as it wants to. When I had the bigger one, when I tried it on when I was a little smaller, I tried it on with a belt and I was just shy of making it a decent dress. But if you have shorts, cycling shorts, or you know, you really want to show off everything you've got, it would make a really cool dress with like a, you know, chain belt or something like that. It would make a really, really cool dress. The sleeve length is a little bit short, and I'm not a long-armed person. I am a little, you know, puddling. That's what I am. A little mere puddling. So that doesn't bother me. I actually most of the time, I love all these threads falling out of this. I actually most of the time end up rolling it up. So yeah, that's usually how I'd wear it. I think I'm probably going to swap into this one today rather than the other one. I don't know. All I'm doing today is going to the post office to drop things off for people who have ordered from Vinted. That's it. That's all we have to do with the outside world, isn't it, today? Sorry, my dog's looking at me like, I'm deaf and blind. I don't care what you're doing. Just feed me. No, She's on a diet, aren't you? She's not happy about that either. Also, I've got house jobs and stuff to do, but really nothing else, which is why I'm wearing my jeans and something old. So, but yeah. I will have a look for you. I will have a nosy, and if I find anything that's either the same, I will link it. And if I can find anything that's similar, I will link that and just say as close as I could get, sort of thing. I will try my best for you. But if I can't, it was Amazon, and you have seen the label. Go ahead, track it yourself. Get there, and then let me know, because I might want to buy another one. Okay, we seem to be on tops at the moment, which is fine, because to be honest, that bodes well. I'm kind of waiting for an alarm to go off so that I've got a timer on for something that I need to book in for. And as soon as that goes off, I've got to go to the post office and everything anyway, so it's easy to get changed into. Now, this one I got from a boutique in a village. And you might be able to track it by the label. I apologise by the state of the label. It's a bit dirty. I actually must have worn makeup with this, like some sort of foundation, which I don't wear very often, so that must have been a night out or something. You can track me by my foundation, but it's very, very pretty. I bought it probably about 3 years ago. So I don't think you'd have much luck finding this one. To be honest, I wouldn't even know where to start because I bought it at a boutique, but you could try tracking the label name and see if you can get it from there. It has a little like eyelet buttonhole at the back. I'm not going to bother doing that with the collar yet, but I love this top. I don't know why, I do. It's a beautiful colour. I love the colour. I love the weird, freaky kind of meshy fabric that has a black lining underneath so you don't show anything. The height, it's not usually somewhere I'm happy about my clothes sitting. I've got to be fair, this is usually not where I like my clothes to sit, but because it's baggy, because it's not tight against me, I actually really like that. And the shape of the sleeves kind of evens it out somewhere along the way. I'm not sure how to describe that, but you've got my hips and then my sleeves, if you see what I mean. So it's like, probably makes me look broader to be honest, but I don't mind that. And then you've got your lovely little collar. So there's not really much else to say about this one. It does tend to pull, obviously, if you get it stuck to anything. This mesh overlay tends to get stuck on everything and it pulls. But it is very, very cute, and it's a really nice one, either casual or just to smarten something up. So if I put this with black jeans and, let's say, knee-high lace-up leather boots, that would be a look. And you could have that through the day and then stick on a leather jacket or something and some fancy earrings, or stick your hair up, or do whatever you want to do, and that's your evening look as well. So it's very versatile. It's quite nice, and it's kind of childish with the collar. Does anybody else get that? It always reminds you, like, you know, kids and bows and collars, but at the same time a collar represents corporate business. Weird contrast. Anyway, I'm going to take my uncoffeeified brain away from you before you start vomiting. Can happen. Okay, so this next one is a two-part showing of stuff from my wardrobe. I found out about Disturbia probably about a year ago, and I love it. It's a UK-based business. It's a small family business, so I've heard, and I just love it's an alternative themed site. It's just mint. I love it. So that's what I got, Disturbia extra large. And this is one of their big, they do loads and loads of t-shirts and sweatshirts and things like this, but they just feel lovely, you know, lovely. So when I say this is a two-part, what I mean to say is, I stretch out the bottom, I like it to be loose. So what I mean to say is, I also got this. So this is thrifted. I highly doubt you would be able to track it. Oh, the flyaways are out. I highly doubt you'd be able to track it. I got it about 2 or 3 years ago when I was out with my fella thrifting in Manchester before all this kicked off. And it's from Primark, it's from the men's section, and it's extra large. This is how I would wear it most of the time when I'm either out and about or work, you know, autumn, winter work. This is like this is what I wear, really. Very ladylike, and this is usually what I would wear. So I love this shirt, absolutely love it. I do use this one in the summer for work as well. It's like my favourite colours. It's sort of greys and blacks and greens and grungy kind of looking. It's all the good stuff. It's all the good stuff. So this would be my like perfect outfit, and I have now acquired, I don't know how these things happen. I have now acquired quite a few items from Disturbia. It's interesting where you can go in a year, isn't it? And I love it. I am living my 90s all over again. And I love it. Absolutely love it. So this is perfect for, I would say, summer evenings if you want to. Definitely autumn and going into winter. You could just layer it up with another jacket, which is usually what I do for work. Let me show you the t-shirt underneath. So really, if you can't, you know, obviously I can't track this one for you, but it gives you an idea of what you could do if you wanted to, you know, like if you're into your plaids or your checks or your flannels or whatever they call them, you know, that could be for you, you know, layer up. So this is a t-shirt from Disturbia. Now, this is a slightly rubbery print one, but it's not a cheap rubbery print one. I don't know how to say that. I've washed this probably about 4 or 5 times now. Nothing's happened with it. It's not a thick rubbery, you know, when you kind of like take out the packaging, it's stuck together, or it's like a thick and, sorry, I'll be wobbling about again. It's like a thick rubbery feeling. This one isn't. It's light. It's just a coating over the top. I'll try and show you as close as I can. It's kind of like a light, you can even feel, you know, the sound. When you go over one of these that is heavier, you know the sound. This is great. I think the price point sometimes on Disturbia can be a little bit higher than I usually go for, but the stuff is worth it. The stuff is worth it. So, you know, I love this. I have worn this however many times. I absolutely adore it. Totally a good buy. Extra large. It's a little clingy on the hips, but I'm going down in weight, so I don't. This is how I want it to fit. And I'm trying to buy things in my actual size. So if I was, the last one that I got, I think I got in a large, because that's my actual size, I think, for them. So I think a UK 14 is a large, but if you want it oversized, then go extra large or extra large. I've got one that's just in the wash at the moment, but this is actually, no, that's the latest one I bought. That is the latest one I bought. And the only size that they had left was the 2 extra large, and I got it, and I love it. I love it. It is, strangely enough, my fella keeps on saying to me, wear clothes that are your size. These things are drowning you, and you know, you look nice in what fits you, sort of thing. And he loves the t-shirt as well, but it is a bit big. It's dress. It's a little long. That would be my only issue, I think, a little long. So, but that's, you can sort out. Right, so that is that. If you're interested in these tops, I think this one probably is still available, maybe, but if not, definitely check out Disturbia, because they have loads of these style t-shirts, and they're mint. Just saying. Just saying. Don't miss your opportunity. Get on it. Okay guys, thanks for sticking with us to the end of this video. I know I look very different. I've just realised I did not record an exit when I was doing that video. So this is me in the future from another video that I've just finished trying on stuff from. Just giving you a heads up and saying hello. Hope you like and subscribe, join the clan, come with us on this crazy journey of random stuff that I put together, and see what me and Ruth come up with together. Where we'll go next, and have a great day. Look after yourselves. Go and have a chill out, you know, read some comics. That's what I love to do. Have a good one. See you later.